I think we are live. We're supposed to be live now. Give me a minute, guys. Let me just fix this real quick. I will be back. I just need a second. I don't know what happened with YouTube, but there was some issue with the streaming software. I think we are ready to go. Welcome back, YouTube, to another live stream. Today is Tuesday. Man, gold been cooking for the past week. We've been having some really nice volatility and some news coming up. Today we have news like I guess an hour ago. So I didn't stream on Monday and Friday. I was kinda busy, but I took some trades over there. I'm going to show it to you like really soon. Sorry about that. Yup, let's remove all of this mess and start with the new top-down analysis. So I will be doing top-down analysis on the gold chart, and then we will be trading on the futures chart as always. Yup, let's go. Let's effing go. Let me fix this a little bit. Yup, looks much better now. So what we have here, man, wow, that's very interesting. So as I was expecting for this week, gold been moving bullish to fill this range. This is what I said in the beginning of the week. You can check the, I think, first live stream of this month probably. Yup, first live stream of this month. It was 1st of April. This is what we are anticipating now. Current interval. So on the daily time frame, now look, here is the interesting part. On the daily time frame we are pushing, really pushing. So we have some sort of support and resistance area right here, golden zone. This is what I like to call them, golden zone right here. And we are currently, it looks like this candle broke above and closed on the 4 hour, right? Oh wow, look at that. Can you guys see what I see here? So it looks that the 4 hour candle didn't close above this area right here. Tried to break the high. I believe it broke the high, but it didn't close above this area right there. So this looks interesting now. This look very interesting. Let's check the 1 hour time frame. Alright, 1 hour, we have an extremely bullish pattern. Extremely bullish pattern, as we can see here. Wow. So gold pushed. This candle was about let me check, 265 pips. That's not bad, but we have a major huge rejection area right here, as you can see, and it looks like also gold is rejecting this area right now, this major rejection area. So you can see here that we've been moving bullish for the past, I think, 2 hours. We moved to the upside around 400 pips. So it looks like there was a range around here, like gold was ranging the whole day, and I believe it broke out of this area right there. Yep, that's a very nice line. It broke out of this area right here, something like this. Yep, look how price is respecting these lines. So now what I'm anticipating is that we need to see gold coming back to this area, creating a support, and then we will be looking for buys from there to continue moving to the upside. So you can see here, I think it didn't create a bottom wick for this 4-hour candle. So what I'm anticipating now is a bottom wick for this 4-hour candle. If it created a bottom wick, will be nice. If it didn't, we need to see a closure above this area, which will be amazing for buys, because we are extremely bullish on the higher time frame. Actually, in all the time frame we are bullish. 30 minutes, the 15 minutes. Yep. So all what we need to see is a support probably created here. We could look for some fake out, but we need a really good confirmation for the fake outs. So we just need a good support, probably in the next 15 or the next 30-minute candle closure. But if the 30-minute candle closed above, I will be looking for buys. Like if this next 30-minute candle could close like this, it should be green actually. Let me, green candle followed by a red candle that looks like this. Template red. Yep, I need to see exactly this so I can take the trade. This is a bottom wick, so if I can see this like in the next 30 to 45 minutes, probably gonna take the trade, and I think it will be good to go something like that, and then we'll probably enter this green. Yep, this is what I'm looking for currently. So other than that, nothing for now, because we are extremely bullish. So you guys should be careful with entries today. Today is a really tough day, I believe, and yeah, we have to be careful and wait for confirmation. I have took a trade earlier. I believe it was in London session. Oh, hello Alex, how you doing, man? Long time no see, Alex. How are you doing, bro? Welcome to the live stream, Alex. Let me share the group real quick. Guys, come on and join the stream. Oh, thank you, Abdi. This is very nice of you guys. Oh, the group is growing. Wow, we are growing. Man, this is really interesting to see. I appreciate all this support and everything. So I'm gonna show you what trade I took earlier in London while we are waiting for our next setup. Yeah, it should be looking something like this and something like this. Probably this is the best high quality setup that you can see right now. There is no other option, because we are extremely bullish. Like literally all the time frame are bullish from the weekly. Look at that, from the weekly time frame till the 15 minutes. So I think it will be very tough to take any sells here. We are just looking for a pullback from this area or even this area. Wow, look at gold going. Look at gold going, wow, or something like this. So either from this area or this area right here, which will be perfect. If we didn't get our pullback, then we can just call it a day without taking a loss, which will be amazing, guys. So not taking a loss is actually considered a win. I'm doing great, already shared. Hell yeah, we are growing. Yup, Alex, that's amazing. I'm really happy to see you guys growing. I hope everyone will grow together. So this is the Telegram group link in the description. Man, I was really busy in the past few days. I couldn't live stream, I couldn't do anything. I was just working and going to the university and working on my free time. Like, there was barely any time. Yep. So this is what we are looking for today, guys. So now I'm going to show you my trade from London. Let's draw the same line here on the futures chart. Okay, I think I got it. So there was one here, and probably we are looking for something as well here, a support to be created. Just we are looking for a pullback where we can enter from. That's pretty much all. I think from here also. Yep. So the trade, oh, here is it. This is the trade I took in London. Let's check the time. It was about 2. So this trade was 1 hour after London open. Exactly 1 hour after London open. So you can see here that there was, let me remove these lines. We had a really nice breakout. I believe it was on the 30. We got a closure on the 30 minutes time frame. Look at this very clean setup. So we got a closure on the 30-minute time frame. Let me check the 1 hour. The 1 hour doesn't look that bad as well. So you can see here, guys, we got a breakout. So this candle is the breakout candle exactly at 12, and I waited very patiently for a pullback, and then this support was created. When this support on the 30-minute was created, I was looking just for the next candle to create a bottom wick. Look at this very nice bottom wick, like you can say it's a sniper entry, and entered. So you might wonder why the entry is far from the candle flip. Here, let me show you on the 15 minute time frame. You can see here that this candle, actually there was a red candle. So I believe I entered the position on the flip, and then I scaled into it, which was very good idea, and it was a really good trade. So I think I'm up something about, let me check here how much I am up. Yeah, I think I'm up about 1% for today, which is very good considering my risk. I was probably risking 0.5%, and on the break of this high I added 0.5% right here. So total of risk of my trade was around 1%, and the stop loss was kept below this equal loss right here inside the range. Man, it went perfectly, like, yep, was a really good trade. So now we are waiting for a pullback, guys. Probably want to see this 4-hour candle create a pullback at least till this area, probably till this area right here. So if it created a pullback, we can take this setup. Otherwise it's better to wait, or even just go trade Asian session tomorrow. I know everyone is excited to take a trade, but this is not what professional traders do. We are not here to take a trade, we are here to execute our plan. Hey Abdi, how are you doing, man? Abdi, I'm feeling good, man, feeling good to be back, good to be streaming. Yeah, I'm feeling amazing. It's one of the best days in the week to trade. Actually Tuesday, Monday was a little bit choppy. Yeah, thank you, Abdi. It was a really good trade. So, usually I never risk like 1% on a trade, but this trade is the only one I risked 1% because it was looking very promising. Look, very promising. There was also another trade. I think I took this. When was that? Yesterday, Monday. Yup. So this was the 13 April on Monday. Look, it's exactly the same idea, guys. We got a breakout retest. This is the retest candle, and I entered, but I entered this based on an idea I have after this candle closure. See this second candle closure? I know it, you can say it's a little bit risky, but from experience I was expecting like this next candle at least to go 1-to-1. So right there it was my 1-to-1 till fail of this week, about 60 pips, and my risk was exactly about 60 pips. You can see here I was anticipating 1-to-1, but after price broke this high it just went a little bit more and I secured about 80 pips, something like this right here. Shouldn't be that big, it didn't take actually that much time. Yep, something like right here. Same exact idea, guys. Same exact idea, just a breakout and a retest, and after this candle we got a really good closure on the 15-minute. Look at this, price was creating a really good support on the 15-minute, and I say this is the chance, and it was actually pre-London. We had a really good volume on pre-London. Yeah, and it worked out. It's good that's worked out. Alright, let's go back to gold. Man, so I noticed something that actually when you trade, like whenever I'm trading not live, it's much easier than trading live. So I don't know why is that. Maybe when you don't trade live you are more focused, you can concentrate more, there is not much noise, but it's much easier. And I don't I don't push trades, but whenever I'm trading live, I think because of the viewers and people, you are trying to take trades to satisfy other people, which what I noticed recently. Wow, welcome. I see that there are some people joined the group. That's very nice. Really nice, guys. Yep. So let's check today what was another trade ideas. So the only trade I wanted to take is this one here, right here, exactly this one. You can see here even on the 15, but it was not in my trading time, so that's why I didn't take. Look at this one right here, when price closed below this huge, with a huge wick. Look at this wick to fill. We have also nice range to fill. So I was anticipating this, but I couldn't actually enter. It was not my trading time and I was not even at my computer at this time. This is another one of the best trades for today. So we had two best trades for today. This was one, the first trade, and this is the second best trade of today, which was amazing. How many minutes did it take? Oh, it was a little bit choppy, but around 5-10 minutes and it hit the profit target. Right here price created a resistance. You can see here very clearly. We got this confirmation candle with a huge wick to the bottom side to fill, and boom, price just went into take profit. This was better than 1-to-1. Wow, it was 1-to-2 actually. What a good amazing trade. Yep. Wow, look at gold going. So I think gold is going because of the news. I believe the war is coming down, and yep, I think they are trying to do some negotiation. And here there was some news on USD. So as you know, guys, whenever the USD is getting stronger, gold is getting weaker. But here we can see some bad numbers on USD. That's mean weak dollar, which means a stronger gold. They are always the opposite of each other. Whenever the US dollar is strong, gold, we see bearish gold, and the opposite is correct. So we got 30 minutes time frame closure right there. Oh man, this is very tempting actually. This is really tempting. But oh man, can we see any red candle right there? Oh wow, there is no any red candle. So guys, this is actually a little bit risky, to be honest with you. But everything looks good. It's looking good to go. But the fact that we are a little bit overextended, look at this, we are a little bit overextended. We moved already about 500 pips to the upside. But what I saw recently, there is no such a thing as overextended in gold. For example, look at this range. We moved here about 2000 pips almost. 2000 pips previously, and also previously we moved much more than that in one day. So 500 pips, I don't think we are that much extended, but I would like to see a red candle, just one red candle, and after that candle we will take our trade. It will be much better with a really good confirmation like this, something like this. See, this is what I was showing, what I was explaining earlier. So first step is done. This is our first step, which we got green closure. This is the 1, and this is the 2, and this is number 3 is the entry. So yeah, the first one done. Now we wait for the second step, and then we execute on the third step. Third step is the execution. Yup. So now we are waiting for the second. Let's see if we are gonna get this or not. But I believe gold will be just, man, it will be just going to the upside non-stop. Non-stop. Probably because look, here we have a very clean range. So I believe Alex, he shared this analysis in the group. You can see in our Telegram group, Alex have just shared the exact analysis like 2 hours ago. Please go now to the group and you can check. He shared this analysis 2 hours ago, and it worked out perfectly. Perfectly, it worked out. Right there. Yep, best buys. Here I'm going to send it again. Here. Nice analysis. It worked out perfectly, guys. It's on our Telegram group. 2 hours ago this analysis was sent to the Telegram group. So you don't have any excuse now not to join our group. We post daily analysis. Is done by Alex. He's very good at this, at what he do, and you can see by your own eyes. Yep. Man, what an amazing trade it was. Not the best. I think we need a little bit more confirmation. A little bit more confirmation. If I take this, it's just an impulse. This is just an impulse, and I cannot take this like that, man. It's it doesn't make sense to me because it's a little bit overextended, and I got some profits today. I don't want to waste it, to be honest, unless I find the best of the best of the best setup. 3 best. Should be 3 best. Oh wow, this tea is so delicious. So delicious. Wow. Exactly, man. So precise, this analysis of Alex. 4787. Let's check if it was actually closed about 4787, and it went 4787. Wow, see how precise it was, man. That's amazing. Oh, it was on the 1 hour. So let's check the 1 hour. Perfect. Perfect. But actually gold, look how the 1 hour it closed very very far away, so there was no chance to enter a trade. But the analysis was absolutely correct. It was absolutely correct. He said that if we got a closure about 4787, gold will fly, and this actually what happened. Man, he's predicting the future. Guy is predicting the future. Yeah, but the direction was on point. Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, the whole idea was on point, but sometimes when gold close like this, it doesn't matter actually, because this happens all the time. Like, so you was expecting gold to close above here. It did close above here, and it kept going up. So the whole idea from the analysis is totally correct. Like, personally for me, I was expecting it to close above here, this line, and then go up, but your was much correct. And I was noticing that we are having like a huge head and shoulder pattern. A huge. We are extremely bullish. We was gonna move up sooner or later. But man, well done. Well done. Very nice analysis. Here, there is some treats and money and everything. Nice stuff right over there. Yeah, good job, bro. So actually, with time, I'm sure your analysis also will improve, will be on much more precise and much more on point. You literally just called this move even from the morning, I believe from London session. 776, let's check. So you said it will, if you got a closure above 776. So let's delete all of this stuff. 7 oh, right here. Yeah, so we got the closure above 776 right there, I think. Yep, somewhere here. And yeah, so it worked one time, but I believe there was low volume. First time it closed above 776. You can see here that price actually closed above this area and it tried to break, but you know why we see this big rejection? Simply there was no volume. This was, I think, after London session. It's like pre-NY and after London session, but here when we come to NY open, look at that volume. This, it just ripped. Wow, it's like 400 pips. Yes, bro, I believe you should just keep posting your analysis every day, man. Just keep doing it, and with time, I'm sure 100% you're going to improve. That's what we all should be aiming for improvement all the day and every day. This is what keeps us. Yep, definitely. So it's actually like I think you heard about rope game. It's called the rope game. I don't know what is it called. Rope game. No, it's not this shit. It's pulling rope. I think it's something like this. Let me check. It's something like this. So this is you. Let's say, suppose this is you and this is your emotions. So all the time there should be this balance between yourself and your emotions in trading. It will never ever get easier. Like, it will never become easier. It will never be like, oh, I come, I execute, and that's it. No, there will always be emotion. and this is said by the most professional traders, even like advanced traders. This will be like your whole life. As long as you are trading, you have to keep control of your emotions. You have to pull and push when it is the right time. For example, you think like it's like a crossing line, like a finishing line. Whenever you cross this line, you will become profitable forever. Oh man, this is totally wrong. It's totally wrong. You have to keep pushing or pulling your whole life. What I mean by pulling is pulling yourself, holding your emotion, being emotionally stable, and keeping your logical thinking. So actually when you overtrade or over risk or do something stupid, you know that is wrong, but you still do it because your primitive instinct, they bypass your brain. So this is the game of being emotionally present. You always have to be emotionally present whenever you are looking at the chart. That's why it's one of the toughest industries around the world. So you have to be like every day you should have the same routine. Man, you should have like same risk management. So actually, did you know that if you risked a little bit more and you won the trade, it's actually bad. A lot of people think that if they risk a little bit more and they win the trade, it's good. So let me high risk. I had this written in my notebook. High risk equal high reward, and high reward equal dopamine stimulation, which is the worst of everything. Dopamine stimulation. What's happening there? Main stimulation, which equals gambling. So this is the issue with trading. If you don't set a specific rules for yourself, a specific risk, and everything should be preset. Like literally everything should be preset. You know how much you're gonna win, you know how much you're gonna lose. That's why it's very, very risky game. And especially your loss, you should totally accept your loss. And now we come to the second part, which is a big loss. For example, when you got a big loss, it equals greed. Whenever you had the big loss, you become greedy. Also, whenever you get a high reward, it makes you greedy as well. But on the big loss, it's more how can I say, more empowered. You are even more greedy, and you want to make this loss back. Why do you want to make this loss back? Because it makes you greedy, which will lead to, how can I draw this arrow? I think it's something like this, which will lead to over trading. So over trading, it doesn't come by itself, it actually comes after like a big loss, mostly. Because if you got a big win, you don't over trade, probably not at the moment, but after some times you will probably like do it. So that's why it's both, it's like double-edged sword. That's what they call it, a double-edged sword. Like it's sharp from the both sides. Man, this is some really deep stuff. It's like a next level psychology. So you guys should be careful and just be patient and disciplined. So back in the days, I think around three years ago, I was taking like 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's all. I was not as profitable as now, but it actually helped me like very much. It helped me a lot. We got 4 hour closure. Yeah, so now 4 hour probably is creating this bottom wick, which I was like anticipating now. It looks like it wants to create the bottom wick, and we are probably gonna get our setup. Look here, this is what I was looking for from this area or that area. Both are looking good. So let's get back to our topic. I was talking about how 1 to 2 trades a day helped me become very profitable. So I had a live account, about $2,000 live account, and I was just trading this, making actually. So in the beginning I lost. I had a $2,000 account, and I think I lost first 5 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 trades loss. But I was managing my risk and just taking 1 to 2 trades a day. 1 to 2 trades. I was just taking 1 to 2 trades a day and managing my risk. Not really managing, but it was mostly about 1 to 2 trades a day, like what Raja says. So you know what happened? Like after these 5 losses, I took a trade, like a normal setup, and I make these 5 losses in one trade. Like imagine that, one winning trade, one win. So after these 5 losses of sticking to my 1 to 2 trades a day, I got one win, and it make all these 5 losses. Can you imagine? Just after staying disciplined and just following my rules, following my plan, I didn't have actually that much patience as I have now, but just from following this, it made me like, I don't know, it was like magic. Like I was just profitable just by following this one rule: 1 to 2 trades a day and 1 to 2% risk, plus 1 to 2% risk. So if you guys have a live account, I believe you can do this, and it will be very like, it's very effective actually, very working. But the thing is, if you can hold it, like if you can keep doing it every single day, like you never deviate. Whenever you take two trades, you just stop. Whenever your max risk is 2%, whenever you take 2% loss, you stop. So this is also what helped me like really big time. Gold surge as Iran talk weakens the dollar, is inflation fears. Yeah, so this is what I was just saying earlier in the video. We have bad news for the dollar, which means weak dollar. That's why gold is pumping now. It's because of the weak dollar. It doesn't look bad, to be honest. So it's better if this candle could close above this area right here. Let me check the 15. Alright, it doesn't look the best, but we need some bullish candle. We need some green candle, like what I mentioned earlier here. You remember the second step? Probably we can look for some buys from this area, even if we got a really nice closure. If we got a really nice candle closure, I think we can look for some buys from this area, but we have to be careful. We have a range about 160 pips. So we need to see something like this. It's already happened here. We just need one green candle. So instead of this, look at the difference. Just pay a little attention. Look now, the only difference is that this candle is red and the other one is green, and this one is green. If it will close like that, look how simple it is, guys. It's not a rocket science. It's very, very simple. Very. So we want to see this for buys as well, if it's possible. Otherwise we cannot take. It's not a good idea. Whoever say, oh, it's a fake out, let's take a sell, well, good luck with that, man. Good luck with this sell you are entering now. Really good luck. This candle even closed with no bottom wick, so that's even like worst. So yeah, this is probably what we are waiting for. We have a 1 hour candle closure soon. So let's see how will this play out. So what were I saying? Yeah, about 1 to 2 trades risk and 1 to 2%. So Raja was always saying that, like, this, what I'm talking about was 2 or 3 years ago. Like, it was a long time ago. And I was able actually to grow this $2,000 account to, like, I think I was up like 10% in a week or so, maybe 2-3 weeks, a month. I was up like 10%. So I made some withdrawals. Like, I took $150. I took 150 and then withdrawal, and then 200. I took 250 next one. And then there was 10% in the account. And after that I moved to Dubai. So when I moved to Dubai, there was like some issue with time changing and I couldn't trade anymore. Actually, there is something changed when I moved the countries and I couldn't trade like I was doing. And then I got a little bit when the account reached break even, I just withdrew this money and invested in crypto. Yeah, I just put this money in crypto. That's what happened. Gold search. Yeah, so you guys, I think you have now a full idea of what I'm trying to get to you. But if you are trying to trade what does they call it? Funded account. So prop firms. If you are trying to trade prop firm account, you should risk probably 0.5 to 1%. Your max risk is 1%. And 1%, you risk it on the really high quality setups. Like, since I started trading this account, so now as you can see here, I'm trading this Lucid account. I am up like a good amount, around 1 or 3%, I think. Yeah, around 3%. And most of the time, it's not most of the time, I think all of the time I risk 0.5%, like $250 per one trade. So you can pass this account, any funded account, like any futures funded account, in 12 trades. You need 12 trades just to pass this account. This is my BNL for the last 1, 2, 3 weeks. Yep, this is my BNL for the last 3 weeks. Look how like smooth it went. So here on Tuesday, Monday, so there was no trades. On Monday and Tuesday, Friday also. So about, let's check the trading days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in about 8 trading days, I am up almost 3%. In only 8 days, I'm up 3%. So yeah, I'm not hoping actually much of this. So I actually want to trade my own live account. My goal is to trade a huge live account. This is what I'm trying to achieve. No, bro, actually, I didn't. I was trading live accounts, as I told you earlier. And after this $2,000, I was telling you here, $2,000. I was trading at 3K account and then 5K account. It's all in my YouTube channel. You can go back to the channel and check. There is some old videos like 2 3 years ago, and I was trading mostly live account. I actually didn't like the idea of prop firms, but now I need this big capital, and the only way to get this big capital really fast is from prop firms. You can go back to my YouTube channel. You can see that I was trading live accounts and making some good trades. It was on videos, not live, I think. Yep. But what I figured out is actually trading a funded account is way much harder. It's way harder than the live account. There is no comparison, guys. Like trading this is like maybe 2 or 3 times harder than trading a live account. So luckily back then I had a lot of money, so it was not an issue like to trade 2 or 3 5k live account. And this money actually is a salary. For example, if I made $100 or $200 a day, it's like a salary in the country where I was living. So man, prop firms are way harder than live accounts. No one can change my mind about that. They have a lot of strict rules. They have like drawdown limits. Look at this shit, it's trailing. It's trailing. The more the balance goes up, the more this thing goes up. So the minimum balance, it should be 48,000, right? Now it's 49,000. And they have some rules. You have to like, man, it's a lot of rules. So I think this is what makes it difficult. Look at this consistency shit and maximum loss limit. So all what you can lose is like 4-5%. But when I was trading my live account, like since the beginning, I was down around 6-7%. I was down and then I made it back again. So it's much easier, man. So actually I started trading prop firms just recently. Probably this year, I think. Oh, yeah. So you know that crypto fall, like it fell down badly. So most of the money I had, I was heavily invested in crypto. Like almost most of the money I had, it was in crypto. Even I stopped trading for some times and put all this money in crypto. But now crypto went to shit, bro. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why. Now that's why I'm trading this thing. Trading this prop firm. Yeah, that's my honest story actually. Oh, that's very interesting. So I believe you are getting support right there. If you can get this candle closing like this, bullish, this looks good. So in about a minute and a half, 30 minutes, 1 hour, probably if it closed above here would be much better. 827. If it closed above here would be much better for buys. Yep, something like that. We need a nice week and we can take the buys on the flip. We can take the buys on the flip. Let me just check if there's any news or something. There's no news, that's good. So yeah, we can take buys on this candle flip. It's better to close above in that area, would be much better. Bro, I have been, so actually I learned trading from Raja and Ted. You know Ted? Maybe old people only know Ted. So Ted is Raja mentor. I actually like this guy, his psychology, and like the way he explains the charts. So I was actually I had market fluidity back then. I don't know if it's still available or no, but I was studying market fluidity and always watching Raja live. This was like 3 years ago. So I've been trading for almost now around 5 years. Yep, so you can see I've been doing this for 5 years now. Yeah, 5 years. Oh, but after all of this time, so you know that like SRC is a little bit impulsive, and I'm not trading that much impulsive anymore. I think Raja is a little bit impulsive, so I'm not actually trading exactly like Raja, because man, he only trades live account on his own broker, so you are not like him. No one of us is like him, and he has a running business. He is risk free, debt free. He's not even thinking about money anymore. So you don't put yourself like in his place and you think, oh, for example, now he's doing a $50 challenge. Don't think like if you deposited the $50 it will magically like increase and become 50k. Man, that's not possible. So yeah, I have been using, actually I learned from them the main price action concepts, price action, and then I think I add my own touch, a little bit of my own touch. So this is a really nice steeper wick. If we can get a break of the high, I think it will look nice, but let's see now. Let's see. It will be really nice if we can break this high. Let's check how much is going to be the stop loss. Wow, this is a huge stop loss, 72 pips. So I will probably be going very low on this trade. I will be going low risk on this trade for only one reason. Wow, it's moving fast. So for one reason, which is we are a little bit overextended, and this 30 minutes it closed above, so I believe we are good to go. I will place my buy stop right there, stop loss right here, 150 pips, and take profit like around the wick fill, something like this. So I am waiting now because of this candle broke this previous low. I don't think we will be able to take this trade if it broke this low. I think this trade will be invalid, so that's why. Alright, so I think I'm going to place my buy stop anyway here. Pay a close attention, guys, so I'm not risking a lot on this trade. I hope you also, in case you are thinking to enter, you don't risk much. This is less than 0.5%. It's almost 0.2 or 3. Yeah, 0.3%. So as long as it didn't break this, it created actually a really nice steeper bottom wick, which I like. I like this, how this steeper bottom wick is formed. So all what we got to do now is wait. Probably should secure something on this rejections right here. I believe this is where I should secure on this rejection, close 80% and move my stops to break even. But in case it broke below this red candle, I'm just going to remove the buy stop. Yep. Okay, so last time we got it went about 45-50 pips. That's not bad. As long as this candle didn't break previous candle low, I think we are good to go. Oh, this 4 hour, I think it didn't create the bottom wick yet. But it filled this range, so we are technically we are still good to go. Technically, unless this candle break the previous 1 hour candle, which is sitting right here about 29 pips. If this candle broke the low, I'm going to remove my buy stops. I think it's right there. Yup, man, I don't think this is valid anymore. I believe everyone, you guys should remove your buy stops. Yes, cancel order. It doesn't look like this is going up anymore. It doesn't look like it. Look, it broke the 1 hour low. So even if it went up, it's the stop loss is a little bit huge. It's 100 and something pips. What we can expect now, like in about 5-10 minutes, is my idea in the beginning of this live stream. So I had an idea in the beginning of this live stream, and it was like this. We will get a green candle closure, like a breakout setup. Green candle closure, and then followed by red candle. Something like this right here, which will be perfect. Look, this is a plus setup, something that looks like this. If this red candle, let's see, this 30-minute candle closed above the range, will be very good. It doesn't matter where it will create the wick. So now I believe we are going down just to create this 4 hour wick. Now we are going down to create this 4 hour wick, and then it will be clean move to the upside. Very clean move to the upside. Just need the closure above, because I think we got this closure above right here. It looks a little bit small. Let me check. Yup, we got the closure above. It looks like in the forex chart we got this closure above. So we just need the retracement wick, and probably will enter after that. Looking good to go, actually. It's looking very good to go. It's just creating the bottom wick of the 4 hour. This 4 hour, it opened like 1 hour ago. It created the top wick. Now it's going to create a bottom wick, probably till this area right here, or till this area, and then we will have a good move to the upside. And today is Tuesday, so we are expecting some nice moves today. You know, Monday is a little bit slow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you are expecting continuation, and then Friday, a lot of fake outs. So yeah, you guys should be careful on Fridays, but rest of the week you should be good to go. So there was some time I was actually thinking to trade only Monday to Friday. There's no trades on, no Monday or Friday, only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are the best days to take trades. We had a very good price action today. Let's check Nasdaq real quick. Man, this doesn't look good. So after my first loss on Nasdaq, first trade, it was a loss. I think this was not a good sign, so I don't think I will be trading it anytime soon, because for the past 5 years I've been only looking at gold, and I think now I don't need Nasdaq with this high win rate on gold. I believe I don't need to trade Nasdaq. So gold is more than enough for me. One pair is more than enough. So what are you guys trading? Let me create a little pool. What you trade? Like, do you guys trade prop firms or live account? So I believe most of people out there, they are starting to trade prop firms because it's much easier way to get capital. Man, because it's like it's really dangerous to put like 50k or 20k or 100k into a live account. So that's why I'm taking the safest way and just trading cautiously right here. This is it looks much better like this on this rejection wick. Yeah, so it's actually the smart idea to trade these prop firms, but I don't know about you guys. So let's see where what the majority are trading. Yeah, probably the new people to this industry, they are trading, I'm sure they are trading live accounts, and everyone is losing their live accounts because, man, I actually did this in the beginning. I was trading live accounts and I blew few accounts actually until I got a good system and good risk management and everything was set in place. So let me know. Voting is ending soon, like in 1 minute I will close the voting, so let me know what you guys are trading. But actually live accounts is good for flipping accounts. So the plan now is to get capital from prop firms. For example, now you can trade like 10 or 5 or 20 funded accounts, and after you take all this capital, like you can, if you make, for example, 1% a day on 20, imagine you make 1% a day on like 1% on a 50k funded account. On a 50k, that's $500. That's $500 equal 500 bucks. Now what attracted me to prop firms is, imagine you are doing this into x 20 accounts, 25k. This is equal to about, I think, 10k. Yeah, it equals to 10k. So you can get like 10k easily just from 1% of on 20 funded account. So this is the route I am taking, just from 1%, guys. This is 1%. I am not over exaggerating. Even if you make this 1% in a month, you don't need to work again for the rest of the month. Come on, last second. Vote is ending probably before this 15-minute candle closure. Let's see. If you guys like the video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. It helps me to be consistent and keep making these videos every day. I appreciate this a lot. Wow, we have 5 and 5. That's so amazing. Keep it up. Alright, so we have about 1 minute for the candle. Let's end this vote. Alright, so we got the result. I think there is very little prop firms, 67 for 33. So probably there is one person trading live and the rest they are trading prop firms. I think both ways are like very good. For example, compounding in the live account is crazy, man. If you can compound the live account for a year or two, man, this is crazy money, like you cannot imagine. Give me a minute, let me check this 15-minute time frame. Oh wow, we got some closure below here, but it's not the best. It's not the best closure. So remember at the beginning of this episode, the beginning of this live, I said I will not take any sells, because most of the sells I believe it will be fake out sells. So let's see. Looks like it's going to create a support here, probably support here, like this, something like this. So all of this could be why the reason I'm not taking sells, because now all what's happening now, all these candles you see on the lower time frame, like all these candles right here, this is just could be just the 4-hour bottom wick. It just could be the 4-hour bottom wick. Can create a bottom wick till here, or even here. Just a bottom wick, and then boom, it will flip back again and move to the upside. So I hope you got the idea. So if we got a 30-minute closure, man, if we got a 30-minute, if this candle could close bullish like this, wow, this would be very, very, very interesting. Something like this. So this is what I'm waiting for now. If this candle can close bullish like this, the 30-minute candle, we will probably looking to take buys if it break the high to anticipate this wick fill. If it could break the highs, which will be an amazing trade. This is A plus setup, guys. It's A plus setup. Just be careful of the sells, because I believe there will be a lot of fake outs right there, because I got faked out a lot in these previous years, more than you can imagine. Probably it was every day I was getting faked out. Yeah. Man, it's tough, actually, it's tough. Probably for you guys it's a little bit tough to be patient, but it's achievable. Like, everyone can do it. You just have to find the right purpose and the right mentality. Yeah, this is a good word for it, the right mentality, because it doesn't come like this. It needs years actually of dedication and hard work. When I mean by hard work is journaling. You should be journaling actually a lot, so you can find your mistakes. So the issue now with our generation is we are distracted. We are totally distracted. Like, do you even remember like a conversation you had yesterday or a trade you took previously? Maybe some of you will remember, but most of us, we don't remember, because we are distracted by social media and the world from around us. Like, people are busy with their families, life, work, studying, and especially social media. It's a very, very big distraction for every and each one of us. So with this distraction we cannot, it's difficult to keep remembering each and every mistake. So let me see, when was my last loss? Oh, I think this was my last loss. Was it? Thursday. Yeah, but I think this was a loss probably. Oh no, it hit, I think it hit 1-to-1 before it taps the stop loss. So yes, this was my last recent loss. Look at this. So I entered a little bit early. Why do you think I keep these trades like this way? I keep all the trades I take on TradingView, I keep them so I can revise them, so I can figure out what was my mistake. So right here in this trade I got stopped out because simply for two reasons. My stop loss was a little bit small. Look at this stop loss. It should be above this range right here. If I kept my stop loss above the range, I would have survived this trade. And the second mistake is, look at the time. So this time in my country time it's 15 minutes pre-New York, 15 minutes pre-NY. So, and I just journaled them down. Look, it's right here in my journal. I keep this notebook. So this is my notebook. I think you can see it. Let me show you. So like there is, everything is written there, like I think my mistakes, what could I have done. So I can read you a little bit. When was this trade? Let me check, because I write a lot of stuff in this journal. I think it was on the 8th. Yep, Wednesday 8th of April. So it was, I'm reading now what's in my journal. It was looking like a good setup in the 15 minutes time frame, 10 minutes before NY open, got stopped out, re-entered at 7:30, break of previous low after creating a top wick. So lessons I learned from this mistake: no trades before NY open, and wait for the 30-minute candle closure. Yep, that was all for that day. I wrote everything, and also this trade is journaled in my journal. That's how I can learn from them. Oh wow, look at this now. Look at this guy. So you know what's happening here. I hope you know what's going on here. So what was I telling you recently? What do you think? Is it good to do journal the back test trades too? No bro, careful. Be careful, because this is a mistake I have fell in a lot. Journaling the backtested trades is a waste of time. It's absolute waste of time, bro. Like so sometimes when I go backtest, I have 100% win rate. You cannot imagine. Like I go with the 10k account, I can make it 50k in like 3 or 4 or 5 trades. Bro, this is like, it's not logical. Because so these funded accounts, or even live accounts, even if you have like $200 or $500, this is the trades you should journal, because there is like real feelings. This is the difference. I figured it out. Like even when I trade demo account, I am very profitable. I am very patient for my setup and very profitable. Like I had a demo account not a long time ago. I was just checking some setups. Man, this account, it was all green. There was not even one single red trade. But it helped me with the like so if you are trying to prove a new concept or a new idea, it helps you a lot. But no bro, don't journal your backtested trade. I don't think it's a good idea. You should journal real either live account or evaluation like funded account, because there is some money on the line and it's more, the feeling is included, you know. So what's the difference between the demo and the real account or a prop firm account? There is feelings. That's all. That's why you are failing at trading right now. Why do you think you are failing at this right now? It's because of your feelings and emotion. So this is the issue. If you can give this to a 5-year-old kid, you tell him just buy off support and sell off resistant, he will have 80% win rate. He will be very, very profitable without his emotions. What is your bias right now? Bro, my bias is green. My bias is bullish. Look, every and each time frame from the weekly till the 5 minutes is green. Man, look at this. Look how many green candles there is. It's all green candles and we have a clean range. There is no reason for sell. This is on the weekly, this is on the daily. You can see here we are breaking. On the 4 hour it's green, on the 1 hour it's also green. I think when this 1 hour flip, but it was green. It looks like we got a little closure above this range. So only 30 minutes now looks red, but if you noticed, this candle didn't close below the range. So we are still bullish because this candle didn't close. We didn't have any closure below the range for now. 15 minutes. Yeah, look at the 15 minutes and you tell me yourself. So we got 3 minutes left on the candle to close. 3 minutes left. Or the people are profitable in demo accounts. 100%, Alex. Man, this is very, very true actually. This is very, very true. You are absolutely right. All people are profitable in live accounts. I mean on demo accounts. Never gets old. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people, they got stopped out in cells. Man, that's why I told you since the beginning of this session, just don't go for cells. There is no any way to sell this thing right there. And they are probably got faked out on this, the bottom wick of the 4 hour. The 4 hour was just trying to create a bottom wick, and I believe they got faked out on that. As simple as that. So I will be anticipating this. If this 1 hour candle could flip and break above the high, I take it as a little confluence. If it re-break its own high, this will be good. So we need two things: this candle to close above the range and break of the 1 hour candle. I think will be good to go a little bit to the upside, just a little bit, a tiny bit to the upside. We will have a very, very high probability to move to the upside if we got a closure above this line right here. You can see it now very, very clearly. If we got a closure above this line right here, probably looking for buys. This line is the 1 hour, the 1 hour high. So if you took it on the 1 hour flip, 1 hour break of the high, we have like a higher chance, higher probability that price will continue moving further to the upside. That's why. Alright, so this 30-minute candle is closing in about 47, 45. Oh wow, look at this. I think we are gonna get our closure. So after we get our closure, we have to wait for one important thing, which is bottom wick. We have to wait for the next candle bottom wick, because man, look at this candle. This candle is about holy 134 pips. I can use a stop like this, but man, I prefer on the next candle bottom wick. So next candle will open, create a bottom wick, and I will enter on the flip of the high. Let me open trade of it real quick. It's just for quicker management of this split. No man, just the fuck. What? It closed below, guys. It looks like it closed below. So just be careful, don't enter yet, guys. The bottom wick is more important than all of these things. It's very important to wait for the bottom wick. Very important. You cannot imagine how many times I got stopped just because of this bottom wick. So you could say, oh, what bottom wick is he talking about? Man, this is stupid. Why I wait for bottom wick? Look, price is moving. So most of the time, which means like more than 50-60% of the time, price will go a little bit to the upside, 10-15 pips, 20 pips, and then boom, it will just melt like this. It will melt like non-stop if you didn't wait for a bottom wick. I got stopped many times and I got tilted many times just because of this bottom wick. It's very important. Closed below and with no bottom wick. Yes, Alex, this is absolutely correct. So I think it's much better if we don't take this setup. We stay away, we stay careful, because today's price is, we have some volume today. So yeah, probably this next candle can close above, so you shouldn't be that negative. And I can see here that a lot of people in the other group, they got faked out. They was stopped, like right here. They got stopped a lot of times. Stop loss hit for many times just because not following the bias and not waiting for bottom wick. Oh, alright Alex, thank you for joining the stream, bro. I appreciate this a lot. I wish you have a nice day. You are absolutely right. We should wrap this thing like really soon. Oh, it's the 30 minutes candle. Yeah, probably I'm just going to wait for another 15-minute candle and that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, but just waiting for this next 15. Let's see how will it look like. Thanks, man. Yep, me too, bro. Me too. It was an amazing day. I wish you all the best of life and success. Yep, you too, bro. Definitely. It was an amazing and productive day. All days are amazing days. Imagine you wake up. So when I was living in my old house, adios, bro. Take care, man. So let me tell you this story, guys. When I was in my previous house, there was someone who was, according to the 30-minute, if it create a bottom wick and break on high, can go up. Let me check if we can create bottom wick on the 30 minutes. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. This is very expecting. That's actually what I was expecting. Sorry, I mean what you are saying is very accurate, and there is a high probability if this candle closed like this, the look, I am gonna put it for, if this 30-minute candle create a bottom wick and closed like this above this candle right here, there is a very high probability that price will keep going up to fill this wick for about 140 pips. But if it just went up now, it's none of our business. Without a bottom wick, it's none of our business. How can I join your live stream? Farah. Bro, you are in my live stream. What do you want to join? Yeah, you are in my live stream watching me live. What are you talking about, bro? Join what more? Yeah, you are watching me live. So sometimes you can join our Telegram group. So we post daily analysis over there and we do some stimulation sessions. I have pinned our Telegram group. It's pinned in the comments. You can join, and over there I'm sure you will find a lot of people that they will help you. And yeah, I'm sure you will get a lot of help over there. Oh yeah, you can join this the link. So there is a pinned link, Farah, and we do pretty much stimulation session and like everything regarding education, SRC, or yes, also Mr. 24 Forex, I believe they do, he and Alex, live stimulation session. Oh, also live London trading, so you can join. It's for free, you don't have to pay anything. It's for free. You can join and trade with these nice, amazing people. Yep, actually they have a really good trades taken in the Telegram group. Make sure you check it out. Bro, they are taking some insane trade. Especially Raushan, I think your name. Raushan, he takes a really nice trade. Wow, what a trade, man. I believe this guy is experienced guy and I'm sure he always active in the group. He will help you with anything you need. Are they in your group? Yes, bro, definitely they are in the group. This is our friendly group. It's just we are just discussing about trading and we are just helping each other. Because as you know, this is like a lonely journey. Like whenever you are trading, you cannot tell, for example, your friends or family like I do this, I do that, trading, charts, gold analysis. Man, no one understands this. So we have this group where we can chat, we can share analysis. I couldn't join. Alright, so I will send you the link again, guys. Give me a second. Wow, gold is moving. Wow, what a move. So this is the Telegram link. Just copy and paste. Yeah, bro, I just sent it. Are you Divanshu? No, bro, actually Divanshu is Alex. He is Alex. I am this guy. I am the one who said nice analysis. I am the admin, yeah. He's the owner and I am the admin. He's the one who created this group. And I am just... yeah, I just joined. Bro, it's a really cool group. There is a lot of good lessons over there. And you can see there was some bent. Really good information about SRC concept. Our friend Roshan shared like SRC concept and all of this interesting stuff. It's right there. Look, they are sharing their analysis and trade ideas, trading London together, everything. So our plan, everyone in this group should be a millionaire probably by the end of 2027. Like, this is our goal, what we agreed on. So it will be a pleasure if you joined us to help each other achieving success in trading and in life. Wow, look at gold, man. Holy wow, 80 pips. I think this was less than 5 minutes. So this is a little bit tough. It is a little bit tough. So probably now there's 5 minutes left for the 15-minute candle to close. Let's see how does this 15-minute candle close, if it will create a bottom wick and then reflip. Okay, then if not, we can probably call it a day. In about 5 more minutes. I just started learning last month and start to learn SRC right now. What is your tips? Alright, Aristotle, to bull. Bro, so to be a really long time, these years it was not easy. It was like very painful and very tough and very hard. So first of all, one of the most important advice I will give to you is whenever you want to trade, you trade the money that you afford to lose. So the money that you are trading with, only trade with the money that you are afford to lose. That's the first and most important advice. And then the second one is that you should like trade with a small live account, or you can just buy a funded account and keep making mistakes. So the more you making mistakes, the more you will learn from them and journal. So you will go take trades. For example, if it was a win, you will write it down, take a picture, like take a screenshot. Let me show you my journal so you can have an idea. My mic is choppy. I don't think so, bro. I think it's very good. If my mic is choppy, guys, please let me know in the comments. Someone else can't hear me. I think 15 minutes idea is not good because see, the range is just 40 pips only, wick is 40 pips. Yes, Raushan, bro, I think you're absolutely right. So what I wanted to see is like this candle probably come down, wick down, and close above this line. But I needed it to wick down and to close above, so we can take this wick fill. Because now, to be honest with you, it doesn't look good at all. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't look good at all. I'm not feeling like I want to. Mic is good, the mic is good. Okay, bro, so the mic is good. Man, Aristotle to bull. Bro, the best and fastest way is you need chart time. This chart time, so you have to show up consistently every day, Monday to Friday. You choose a specific session where you have a free time. You should write this as one of your goals in your journal. Just write them down. You have to. Believe me, it's a life changing. When you write your goals down, it's a really life changing. So you can come on probably London session or New York session. Just 2 hours. 2 hours a day, every single day. And believe me, you will take some trades and you will journal them. I am sure you will learn a lot of stuff like crazy. And you will be very, very profitable as soon as possible. Also, if you surrounded yourself with the right people, with the right mindset, bro, I'm sure you can make some good money out of it. Alright, so I didn't take any trade today. No setup, better to go with no trade than ending the day in red. 100%, you are very absolutely correct, Raushan. That's a very, very good idea. I actually prefer to end the day like no trade day. I consider it a win. Whenever you don't take a trade, this is actually a win, because I can just force any trade right now and take a loss for no reason. Why don't you go live with Roshan together? It would be an amazing live stream. Yeah, definitely. Why not? If your guys are up to it, we can do some live stream together. It would be my pleasure to do live stream with you guys, with Roshan. So this 15-minute candle is going to close in about a minute or so. Probably we are going to talk about it later, Roshan, but man, look at this shit, bro. So guys, this is not actually a good price action now. Gold is like behaving very, very weird. I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. This looks like it's telling me to call it a day. It didn't even close above the range. So it was an amazing session today. Very productive. Yes, definitely, bro. Thanks, man. I am already inside to your group. Let's do this. We will be a millionaire. Definitely, bro. If you have the vision, you have the discipline, you're doing this day in and day out, I'm sure you will reach very, very great places for sure. Also, one last advice: you should read a lot of self-improvement books, like about money, about businesses. Educate yourself. Listen to podcasts. Podcast is very, very helpful. There's one podcast like I like listening to it a lot. It's called Diary of a CEO. And you also should read a lot of books, bro. Yup, thank you, Roshan. Thank you, bro. Shaj, I think. And thank you everyone who was watching this stream and left a like. I wish you guys have all a great night and an amazing day. It was a pleasure being here today with you guys, everyone. So just stay safe, don't over trade, don't over risk, and that was it for today. Adios.